Just being noisy for a minute. What's going on, Russell? Alright, tonight, got ourselves a case of the newly released Ant-Man and the Wasp from Upper Deck. Break is sponsored by Blowout Cards. Thank you to them, as always. Not really. This is my wife's work. So she was, you know, she said we had a party at 5:30, so I figured, oh, 5:30, you know, you eat, you mingle for a little while. But it was 5:30 to set up, get there to set up, then the party didn't actually start till 6:15, and then it went till 9, so. Holiday season is just brutal this time of year, you know. Maybe I'll show a thing, and here. Alright, up to 3 watchers. Excuse me. So I have not had a chance to see any breaks of this at all. I know obviously we're looking for the autographs. Should get four autographs in the case based on the odds. It's cool base card, all the little holographic features around the edges. Minis. This is 107, I believe. 101 to 150 are high numbers. They're short prints. Checklist doesn't say, but I could have sworn I had read that. How did you fare in the random? Get a low enough pick that you should be picking a base spot. That's this Tiny Tech. The first ones were all behind the lens. Usually they're one of the more commons. I think I'm kind of right in the middle, so basically right where I'm not going to end up getting a Walter Goggins autograph, most likely. X-Con. Excuse me one second. Game over? 2-0? Let me just run through these. Behind the lens, 1 every 2 packs. Tiny Tech 1 attacks. Wasp. Right, Wasp Wing, that's 1 a box. X-Cons are 1 in 10. Okay, so gonna get 1, maybe 2 of those X-Cons. Should probably, just because it's gonna. Is it just 1 wardrobe or relic or whatever they want to call it? Tiny Tech. Nice looking. So this is a single QM13. Let's see, QM13, 1 in 71. So that's no, there's only 2 groups, just 1 in 25 and 1 in 71. So at least that's one of the 1 in 71s. And but I gotta tell you, I got a bit of a bitching to do. So I had placed an order with PCW for some supplies because I am very low in supplies, and for the last 4 days, every day I get a thing from, because it's being sent FedEx ground, and it says on the truck, out for delivery. And then I'll get an email that night saying your package was not delivered, and it said reason below. Said no attempt was made. We'll get it tomorrow. And I've been getting that every day now since Wednesday. And now, because it wasn't delivered today, now it's Tuesday. And this is all the soft sleeves I have left. And I've got 5 cases of cards to open up in the next 2 days. Here's our first Wasp Wing. You see, very shiny, holographic. So I'm going to have to be very selective on what I put in soft sleeves. Okay, here's our first autograph. Behind the lens. So now, with the autograph, so you had portrait 1 in 160, torso 1 in 320, and this is, I believe, a torso. Well, Galaxy doesn't come out until Wednesday. I'm sorry. So we got Evangeline Lilly to start with, so that's good. I'll put this here. But Galaxy doesn't come out until the 18th, was it? Or no, wait a minute. No, the 12th. So probably Wednesday or Thursday. You know, whenever I get the cases in, we'll be opening up Galaxy. And Cantor, I'm sorry. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know. I'm gonna try and do it tonight. I figure, you know, this will take about, say, an hour and a half to get this done and get it out of there. As long as I don't feel too tired when I'm done this, I'm gonna do it. So, excuse me, as of right now, I'm gonna say yes, I'm gonna do it. Because the holiday season, and there's just so much going on break-wise, and just trying to get, you know, decorate and Christmas shop and holiday parties, all that kind of crap. It catches up with you quick. So I want to try and get it done tonight. Yeah, believe me, I've done it. I can't remember, I wasn't Ghostbusters, but there was one where, I remember because I went back and watched it, and it was like this for like a minute and a half. Me just with a pack in my hand. And it's just been a long day in general. We had it was the end of season pizza party, so I was helping out with that from 7 in the morning to about 3:30, and then come home, get ready, right back out the door, and then off to a holiday party. And then back for this X-Con Mini. Alright, so that was the first box. Good start. Let's hope we keep it going. But you know the problem is, guys, is that as long as if I'm talking, you know, and I've got somebody to communicate with, that helps tremendously. Let's is that it? See, I'm trying to find the wardrobe, relic, whatever they call it. That's it there. Yeah, that one's not it. There are sketches in this. Typical for, you know, Marvel product made by Upper Deck is they don't have to actually... Whoa, check this thing out. This is cool. This is an Ant-Man piece, all glittery red. QM18. Focus. So again, on the singles, there's only 2 groups according to the thing I'm looking at here. So that's 1 in 25, but that's a cool piece. Yeah, sketches and autographs, I believe, are the same odds overall, 1 in 60. So, you know, at the end of the case, we should have 4 of each. But what I was saying is, you know, typical Upper Deck Marvel product where the sketches don't necessarily have to correlate to the movie. What's going on, EJ? So we're up to 6 watchers. Something I went to try this before, and it didn't work. So I'm going to try it again. Here's our second Wasp wing. I don't think any of these are. I think they're all just 1 per box. I don't. You know, again, I didn't look at the checklist. Don't know if any of them are. Let's see, Wasp wing. So they're all just 1 in 15. There's no odds otherwise. So you guys that are watching the break, if you want to actually get in on the break, I've got my iPad set up off to the side. I can slide it over so that you're on camera. And if anybody wants to FaceTime during the break, you are more than welcome to. Don't know if that's of any interest to anybody, but I can, God, I'm just all full of noises tonight. If anybody wants to chime in and offer their own expertise on anything, they can. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these 2 off to the side. I'll drop it down in a minute. I believe my email address is my FaceTime account. So if anybody feels like chiming in while this is running live, go for it. If not, no big deal. Just going to try something different. So besides the Evangeline Lilly, which we already pulled, anything in particular? Like I said, when I saw that that Walter Goggins was in it, I always liked him. I thought I loved The Shield. Me and my wife used to watch that when it was on. Never really watched Justified. Don't watch Sons of Anarchy, so that didn't work. But I know he was got a printing plate. A nice close-up of the two of them. So this is card number 39, Not Much Room, cyan printing plate. Oh yeah, Hateful Eight. I haven't I haven't checked at all on how any of these are doing, value-wise, but just from a look standpoint, I actually hope that we do not pull a mini autograph, because I think they're ugly cards. I mean, it's basically just a sticker on a tiniest piece of cardboard. There's no image, no anything. And maybe with the autographs, instead of doing the portrait, torso, and full body, they could have actually done. You could have done slightly different sized cards, and still been able to fit a full sticker on them. Kind of like I remember there was one of the comic books. They had, it was an Ant-Man comic book where every book had the Ant-Man was a different size. It was in the process of shrinking. I wonder if any sketch artist would be able to actually sketch on a mini card. That'd be kind of interesting. I mean, it's really not a lot of real estate. They'd have to get somebody that could do some fine detail, get something to fit. Alright, so box 2 was just a pretty boring box. Had that neat Ant-Man costume card with a glittery red. Get the relic out of the way first. Another single. It's a cool pattern on this one. QM12. It's like a raised rubbery texture on it. So EJ, you still down in my neck of the woods for work? Yeah, it's not a big autograph list. I mean, I don't think anybody expected them to get, Paul Rudd or what's his name, Douglas, but I think that not having Michael Pena, that surprised me. Or I wonder, did T.I. sign in the first set? That'd be kind of a cool one to get. So why do you say, funny I should say that? Okay. Now we got our first sketch. It's a decent one. pack. Who is a sketch by? This is by Sherwin Santiago. I think I need to bring the light over a little bit more. There we go. Good color to it. Good picture. It's the right subject for the set. You know, it's not a sketch of, you know, Taskmaster or something that has nothing to do with the product. Well, did you see? I mean, in the first box, we already pulled an Evangeline Lilly autograph. So I guess at that point, it's going to be, do you prefer a sketch or an autograph? And also, I don't know how collectible he is as an artist. Here's our Wasp wings. Torso. As soon as I finish these last couple of packs, I'll bring it back up. From the first box, there it is. Close up the autograph. I think it's a good start so far. We're 3 boxes in, and we got 3 hits, 1 autograph, 1 sketch, 1 printing plate. I mean, then except for the first relic, which was the daughter, which was just a plain white piece, the other 2 have both been cool pieces. Well, I mean, there's 3 definitely thick packs in this one, so guessing we've got a multi. Oh yeah, that's that. So here is QM3. So it's a piece of his plaid, what is that, a bathrobe? You know, again, the singles, there's only 2 odds groups. So I don't think it's that big of a deal one way or the other. Here's a triple. Lots of glitter on this one. Let's see. QMT9. Let's get it to focus. And then while you guys are looking at it, I can jump to the checklist. And QMT9 is a 1 in 136. So again, there's only 2 odds groups, 1 in 136 and 1 in 275. Actually, that's the way all of them are. There's only 2 odds groups, but still, cool one. Now this one I'm curious about. And a dual. So I got a single, a double, and a dual in the same box. And this is D6. And D6, that's the easier group. Come on, there we go. But I'll take it, the more the merrier. I wonder if that means that's it for this box. So did everybody see the trailer for the new Avengers movie? I got to watch it, but I was at work, so I couldn't have the sound. Excuse me, so I have to watch it again when I get a chance. It's the winter time now. The packs are extra staticky, sticking to me. Here's our Wasp wing. You mean a relic? Or wardrobe, or whatever they call them in that product? God, I really don't remember. That was so long ago. Alright, well, I'll put this down. I don't think anybody wants to be on camera. Yeah, I wouldn't remember. Tell you what though. My Gmail? No, it's just my regular, I think it's just my regular email address. The one that you send payments to, I think is the one. I don't know, I don't I don't call myself. 2 relics in this box also. I'll put those off to the side there. Alright, so I was curious. I pulled up Age of Ultron here. Oof, the checklist on Cardboard Connection is really basic. What's up, Trevor? So far, so good. We got an Evangeline Lilly autograph in the first box. We got a really nice sketch of Ant-Man, so that's nice. Pulled a printing plate, and the last box just had 3 relics in it. A single, a double, and a triple. So it's a decent start. We should be due for another something, just based off the odds, the 1 in 60 odds. Tell you what, I really like the look of the relics in this. I like the look of the base cards. Yeah, don't remind me, Russell. I'll say it again. I placed an order last week with BCW. Get a whole bunch of supplies because I'm running low on a lot of things. And then every day since Wednesday, I get an email from FedEx saying that my item is out for delivery. And then that night I get an email from FedEx saying your delivery cannot be made. And then it says reason why. No attempt made. It will be delivered the next day. And then I just keep... So now the one I just got today says it won't be delivered until Tuesday. And I'm down to maybe 25 soft sleeves. I mean, at least on Monday when I go to work, there's actually, there's like a mail service / pawn shop / card store. There's a Wasp wing. At least I can get soft sleeves from them. You guys are keeping me too busy. I got tomorrow morning, by the way, Trevor, I've got a big list to update for you for your mailbox. I think you had, might have been 5 packages coming. Does that sound about right? I don't remember how many it was, but the crazy thing is, you know, it does its, I guess when they do that first world excuse me, first world problems, but I'm out of soft sleeves, but I've got to open up 5 cases of cards tonight and tomorrow, and then there's the 2 cases of Galaxy on Wednesday or Thursday, and then there's the 2 cases of Space the following week. And by the way, I do appreciate you giving me your input, you know, every time, you know, saying about what you think works as a good tweak. You know, I've been able to initiate most of those into it. And, you know, for right now, I think that it's, you know, it's nice and simple, and I think it's effective the way it's set up right now. There's another single. I don't think this is going to show up, but there's like kind of a paisley print into this fabric. QM7. Let's try and see if I can... Yeah, it's... Yeah, matter of fact, I was going to let you know, you said you had a couple of buddies who were in some sort of like football breaks or something. If you want to pass it on, I will. I think I'll expand it a little bit, because most of the people. Oh, what do we get here? So this is Ghost. It was Hannah John Kamen. Autograph relic. So what are the odds on the autograph relics? 1 in 480. Not too shabby. Make that one another row. There. No, that's not. We got one that's the wrapper's all bent up. I hope that didn't damage whatever cards are inside. I don't think I see a relic in this box. Yeah. Let me just do this one first, so you can see the wrapper got bent over. I don't know if it damaged the cards. That's our Wasp wing, and I think it's okay. Yeah, and I don't want it to get too big because I have enough on my plate, but you know, it was more, like I said, when we were talking in the beginning, that, you know, just check out my cards. I mean, in my opinion, they're ripping you off. So try and fix what they do wrong and build off of what they do right. I just have to expand out, you know, when I get a couple of tables and spread out my area down here. Yeah. Got our second sketch. This is a funky sketch. Molly Ringcell, and I have no idea who the character is. The funny thing is one, just like how you had something sent to me, one of the other members bought something. I don't know what he paid for shipping, but that's got the mail service, and it came from I think it came from Korea or the Philippines. I was actually looking at what you have saved up. You've got so much. It's gonna be a sizable package that you're going to get. Well, the other, there's two of you in particular, you and one other person, who are using it a lot, and he's putting together a set, and I think I've gotten 20 packages in already from him for this month. He's been going to town, so I mean, if you think about that, if he would have used Check Out My Cards for that, I mean, he would have gotten killed already. Well, Russell, I don't know how expansive I want to get. What it really comes down to is, I mean, I can take anything, honestly. It's just, I mean, you guys know how I pack my cards. All of you have gotten packages from me, so, I can easily do it. It's just my thought process about doing it was going to be for cards, and that, I've got some shelves, like some shelving systems set up, and I just got to get a couple of tables to to help me sort things out. And everybody's going to be in bins, that I could keep your cards in separate. So, when things are bigger than what I was expecting, what I'm expecting to store, that's the only thing that might get a little wacky. Looks like there's 2 relics in this one. Also, when it comes to something like graded comics, like I have ordered some boxes. I don't know if you guys had ever really paid attention, but I had a good stack of boxes that I had gotten that I would send you guys cards in. There are these white rectangle boxes, and it's basically like those, but a little bit bigger, that I could have 4, stacked cards. And I don't know what I have box-wise for graded comics. Yeah, right, the white ones. I mean, they were great boxes, and I actually didn't find them. My boss's wife did. She had a couple of extras from sending out Christmas presents one year to our clients. I gotta move these minis out of the way. They're definitely going to knock over easy based on, their tobacco card size. But I don't have any boxes that are like graded card size, and also, most of the boxes that I have are ones like from what I get case-wise, and they're really heavy. So I've got to be really aware of that. I'm going to be, mailing out a package to you guys, and the box alone weighs, over a pound. It's going to just kill the shipping charge. There's our wing, I think. Not sure. Nope, that's not a double. Thought it was a double at first. Oh, jumping back to a Infinity War. Well, what'll happen is, and this is where I get into why I want to keep it small, and it's hard for me to really nail down prices, is I'm going to definitely work with you where I know, I mean, like I've always said, most of the stuff that I mail out, it's under 2 pounds. And the way U.S. Postal Service works, 0 to 8 ounces is anything international, outside of North America, is just the postage cost is 13 something. And then over 8 ounces and under 2 pounds, it's $23. So once you get over 2 pounds, that's where it can really jump. So it might be like if there's cards that you really want, maybe we just keep going until we hit 2 pounds, and then because once you get past 2 pounds, you want to keep going until you hit the next pound up without going over, because that's how you're going to maximize your cost of getting the cards to you. And I would assume, again, check out my cards, being that they're more of a business, they don't really care. They're just going to, you tell them you want your cards mailed, they're going to put them in a box, and if it weighs 2 pounds 1 ounce, you're paying for that 3-pound package. If I go to put this stuff together and I see it weighs 2 pounds 1 ounce, I'm going to tell you that if there's a couple of cards that you can hold off on and get them at a later date, your next shipment, you'll save yourself $20. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I forgot to open up the 2 relic packs. Oh, we got a triple. This is 6. And let's see. This is one of the still the easier groups. So that means this should be a single. Yep. And QM15. The holofoil is cool. Like the look of the base. I know I only have one spot, but well, you guys that know me, I'm probably, if they're still there, I'll probably go for the minis. I'll go for base and inserts. I'll go for the minis. I'll go for the base. Go for the inserts. That's, my normal thing. Because if we do pull another autograph, it's not making. I forget where I am in the break in the list order, but I'm definitely far enough down that I'm not going to see an autograph. And I really don't care about the relics. They're cool looking, but not first on my thing to collect. How much of this have you opened? If you already have a want list for the set. EJ, that one was for you. Now here's a question. The autograph list was only 5 people, right? So, and this set seems to be better received than Black Panther was. Black Panther had three signers in their autographs, and with them being Martin Freeman and Angela Bassett being two of them, which I think are pretty strong signers. Oh, that's a relic. How's this set really any different than that set? Like, why did everybody, you know, destroy Upper Deck on Black Panther? Is it because they refused to release the information? Because I didn't think Black Panther was a bad set, honestly. Oh, two relics. You know what? There you go, Russell. That's a good point. Black Panther was a lot more expensive. Like Thor Ragnarok was a cheap set, cost-wise. That was on the cheaper end, and that had great signers in it. But again, that only had that didn't have very many signers. Had Hemsworth, Tessa, Waititi. Who else did it have? I don't remember. Single, Lawrence Fishburne, QM11. You know what would have really made it cool for this set is they should have done a harder parallel, like a numbered one, where the card was acetate, and it could have had like the pattern of a wing on it. So it could have been like, you know, like the Wasp wing insert that they have here. Except they could have done a see-through. What we got here? Duel, whoops, number 13. Let's see, Duel. That's still the easies. So we haven't, I mean, I haven't been checking on the singles, but the duels and triples, they've been the easier groupings. Looks like just the one relic. Geez, we're up to 11 watchers. Oh, we got, no, looking at it upside down. Hey, you know what? I forgot. I've hit the big times on YouTube. I got a congratulations email from, or message from YouTube that I hit 100 subscribers. I'm right there with all those big time YouTubers now. start doing what's that kid? Ryan's Toys. He's got his own toy line now and makes millions of dollars just playing with toys on YouTube. There's our Wasp wing. It is crazy that they, like, you can actually make money off of YouTube. I figure with 100 subscribers, I should be able to make about 10 cents a month. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright. QSDD. Here's an autograph. David Desmalchian. I don't know what ASMR means. So let's see. Portrait. So he's one of the easy. Oh, is that the thing where, like, you just listen to people whispering or something, and then everybody has different reactions to it? I was listening to a thing on public radio about a thing like that. And QM4. And you really hit me with stuff I don't know. Who is Booba Yaga? Oh, believe me, I don't need any help with that. We were joking about that earlier. I fall asleep in the middle of a break. Sounds like John Wick. got ourselves an autograph. Let's see. And I don't think this is gonna fall to me. So you got the full body. So that's 3 of the regular autographs and then the autograph relic. Yeah, I just don't know if the autograph relic counts towards that overall 1 in 60 odds. So there very well could be one more autograph. I mean, we should definitely be 2 more sketches. The fact that there's still 6 more boxes then. It would actually be kind of cool. Let's see. So Judy Greer. If we were able to get one more autograph and it was a Judy Greer, that means we'd have one of everybody that's in this product in some form. And TI QM17. It was the torso. So it was a portrait of that David guy, torso of Lily, and the full body of Goggins. Looks like 2 relics in this box. Wasp wing. Or even the Wasp wing, you know, you're saying they're a little disappointing. If they had a parallel version and it was a wing card, I think there might be a sketch in here. I see something with some color on it. Nope, never mind. It was just a green screen on a behind the lens card. Yeah, correct. Just a die cut for the Wasp wing inserts. Hey, you know, I never opened up any Dark World. At least I don't think I did. Or maybe I did. I'd tell you. They all run together after a while. It's got to be fresh on my mind for me to remember. And got a QM16. It was a good product, but it wasn't a good movie. Maybe that's why. Alright, so that means this one's not, it's going to be a multi. D1. That's got to be a good one, right? That's got to be a harder odds. Let's see. Yeah, alright, so that's one of the harder odd groups. Let me focus in on that. How you doing, Sebastian? Sorry for not. Who are you on Blowout? 2 relics again. Yes. There's 2 cases of that I will be doing next week when it comes out. The actual products that I have to break, you know, that are done full. So we've got, hopefully tonight, after I'm done this, I'm going to do another case of Last Jedi Series 2. And then tomorrow will be sketch. It'll be a case of Game of Thrones Season 4, Game of Thrones Season 6, and Season 7 archive box, which is just one giant break. And then next week is Galaxy, and then, yeah. I mean, I was looking at what's coming out. I figure, you know, Empire Strikes Back, black and white. Probably do a case of that, you know, maybe 2. I don't know if anybody's going to have enough interest in it. Well, Houdini could not fill a, that movie's minis. Houdini could not fill a stellar break 2018, so I know that's going to be a tough one this year. For Last Jedi, no, I don't think they are, because they would have made it by now if they would have made Last Jedi Chrome. Well, EJ, you got to get your hands on those Harrison Ford 101s first, right? Yeah, unfortunately, Topps is really ruining things with the releases. I mean, if you notice, we haven't opened any of the last 3 Walking Dead releases. Nobody's even asked. QM2. Yeah, I mean, when Galaxy comes out, I think it's going to be the same thing. Everybody's going to hate all the manufactured hits, the, you know, whatever. They're just going to collect base sets. Oh, we got 2 singles and I probably bent that card. I'm going to put this one off to the side. It's bent. QM5. I don't think Finest is terrible. Let me check the checklist here. So this is a 2 and 5 for the singles. No, they're both the easy group. Oh, Jesus, sketch. Alright, so we got Holden Lung. It's a sketch of Nova. This one got sealed funny. Well, the 2 cases of Finest that we opened, no 1 of 1s, no supers. 1 good autograph in the second case. The sketches in the second case were far superior to what was in the first case. First case were not that special. Yeah, that's always been the way, though. It just has to be something in the Marvel Universe. But maybe something real just to show again. Does anybody know who this character is? And is this character associated with Ant-Man and Wasp? In the beginning, these wrappers were so easy to open. Now they're giving me some problems. Actually, EJ, on the X-Files break, I'm going to be redoing it because we had knocked it down to 12 cases, and I still got to keep an archive box, but no takers. We're actually starting to lose spots, so what I'm going to be doing is I got to rework the break again and see, based off of how many spots and what I can do to try and keep it at the same price, and then if that doesn't work, I might have to actually scrap it and redo it as a just as a per case base and see where we end up. I guess it was just a little bit too ambitious. There's our wing. Ooh, this has got to be one of the harder ones. It's a single, but it's gold, which is kind of cool. QM14. No, that's the easy one, huh? Yeah, but you're right, Trevor. I'm not making Star Wars tonight. Unless you guys all want to make fun of me falling asleep. Here's a duel. This is 12. D12. Three boxes left. We should be doing another sketch at least. I don't know if the autograph relic counts towards that 1 in 60 odds, overall odds for autographs. So there might be another autograph in these last boxes. Alright, looks like 2 relics again. There's our Wasp wing. Well, 3 more boxes. We gotta have, well, like I said, we should have one more sketch, but hopefully we'll have another something. It's weird, these packs, the fold got sealed in the opposite direction, so now every time I go to open a pack, it's throwing me off a little bit. You know what else would have been neat if they did minis of the inserts too. How many cards are in the base set? According to the checklist, there's 150 cards in the mini set, but only 100 cards in the base set. And from the sell sheet, it's not on the checklist, but on the sell sheet it said that the minis from 101 to 150 were short printed. I agree about the minis. That's why I said when we started the break, even though odds-wise they're good pulls, I hope we don't get any. QM6. The pretty red. And dual 10, D10. With this cool shiny red one. Let's see. D. That's the easy one. Okay, looks like 2 relics again in this box. So being that I'm going to have so many cases to open up tomorrow, I will hopefully be starting early. Not a chance. Here's the goal. Scans will not be up tonight. I'm actually shocked. I'm looking at the overall time. I still have another box plus a little bit of this box left, and I'm over an hour and a half. I'm really going slow. I thought I was going quick, but these wrappers are taking a while. But the hope is I don't think I have anything tomorrow schedule-wise that's not card related. So I'm going to scan these in, open up all the other cases, get some lists up, pack up most of the other cards that are left that I haven't done yet, until I run out of soft sleeves, of course. There's our wing card, and mini fell out. Let's see who our two relics are. Okay, so we start with M9. Good night, EJ. I'll talk to you later. That's there, and dual 11. The last box of the case. I don't think I see any relics at all. So it guarantees that this has got to have a hit in it. It's just a matter of, is it a sketch or is it an autograph? By the odds, we should get another sketch. And I wasn't sure the autograph relic if it counted towards the odds, but it looks like it does. Have you seen more than one plate in a case of this? Boy, I can't get my fingers into these damn wrapper corners. I'm making you tired. I'm making myself tired. Just a few to go. If I could get my fingers, like I said, it's weird. They got a sketch. Like when you get into a rhythm, like you expect to grab the pack. If I flip it over and I go to dig my fingers and I'm like, nothing there again. Knocked over the minis. I mean, since we already got the sketch, these lace packs shouldn't have anything in them. Alright, so just the sketch in regards to what we get out of this last box. Okay, this is... don't know who it is. I know the signature, I just can't place it. I think that's, wait, is that Ryan Adewale? I think signs his name like that. And it is Venom. Now the image on the screen, at least that way that I see it, it's not nearly as like bluey green as what it really looks like. It is a really cool sketch no matter what. Just the coloring is slightly off. Okay, for a recap, I would say my opinion of this product. The base set, very nice looking. The relics, very nice looking. Inserts are pretty basic. Wasp wings, I'm a little disappointed in these. Look of the relic cards are really nice. We pulled one printing plate. And our sketches. And the one I just got here. So we had 4 sketches all together, which based off the odds, that's what they should be. Same thing, autographs are 1 in 60, so we should have gotten 4 autographs. We did, one of which being an autographed relic. So we got Evangeline Lilly, Walter Goggins, Dave, whatever his name is, and then Ghost relic autograph. Alright, so that does it. Okay guys, it is, for me at least, it's very late here. I will scan these tomorrow morning. Excuse me, and I apologize. I'm not going to be able to get to the Star Wars one tonight. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to actually try and do it early, just to get it out of the way. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. And I will see everybody tomorrow.